Y'all have become or are becoming empowered empaths. And don't you dare ever let anybody make you feel bad about it right now. I just realized I did a whole reading without a toot toot or meow. I'm gonna have my police on me. But anyway, you have become an empowered empath. And I feel like people, they call you narcissistic collective, they call you selfish, they call you self-centered, they'll call you everything except for exactly what you are. And let me just tell you that it is a good thing, because look, these people thought that they could literally treat you like their doormat your whole life because you were so sweet, you're so kind, collective. You are an empath, you are a light being, a star seed, a light worker. You are highly empathetic, highly psychic, highly gifted. You can pick up on other people's emotions and pain. And people wanted to inflict pain on you your whole life. And then they oh my God, when you finally step into your power and stand up for yourself and decide you're not taking anybody's shit anymore. Meow, are you? Mm-mm. No, you ain't taking no shit from these people anymore, these wicked, evil people. Nope, you're standing up to them, and you're standing strong and with your motherfucking chin up, your chest out, and all that shit, walking tall. And there's a rap song, Walk, I'm walking past my haters. Nah, you ain't walking, you strutting past your haters. You better strut, okay? I'm telling you, these people never saw it coming either, collective. They never thought, after years of abuse, that you would finally snap and stand up for yourself and step into your power. They thought you were weak, collective. They thought you were weak. They thought you were naive. They thought you were, I'm just telling you what, these people thought all kinds of crazy ass shit about you, my loves. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Kristen. This is Silver Soul. If you like my style and the way that I read, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, hit all so you can be notified every time I upload. And to all the people who have donated, thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much. You are amazing people. I pray that peace, blessings, prosperity, a millionfold comes back to you. And if you would like to donate, the information is in the description box below. It's never required or expected, but very much appreciated when it happens. And I am not open for personal readings. I have to figure out a better way to do them. But anyway, I will be very soon again. But anyway, yeah, your work, labor, and efforts are paying off, collective. You are going to have bliss in your life if you are not already in bliss. But I feel like for most of y'all, you've been focusing on your bliss. Sorry, I'm getting a random call from a random number I've never seen before. I don't answer those. Sorry, I'm just going to let it ring. It's funny because entity attachment was at the bottom. And I don't answer calls I don't know from numbers I don't know. Especially after I've gone through a stalking situation. But anyway, we have a karmic feminine energy collective that has an entity attachment that's been coming for you. Maybe this is the person who never thought that you'd stand up to them, collective. What do you want us to know, please? What do you want my beautiful collective to know, please? Yeah, this person was trying to manipulate you out of focusing on yourself. Yeah, we have relationship, bondage. This could have been somebody that tried to manipulate you and trap you in a relationship that you've ended things with, collective. And just a karmic in general. Does not have to be a feminine. If it's a masculine, he's probably so karmic that he is and I'm not speaking to the beautiful LGBTQI community out there. I support y'all for living your true authentic self and loving yourself enough to step into your true authentic self. I love y'all. I'm not speaking about y'all. I'm talking about these macho men out here acting like they're straight when they're really deep down a karmic feminine. Just saying. But anyway, so there's karmic feminine energy here, collective, that was trying to trap you and manipulate you into a relationship. They hated your self-love, collective, and that's what I'm talking about. The empowered empath. People thought they could manipulate your emotions your whole life, collective, and they did for a long time. Yeah, this could be somebody in your family, collective. but you have abundance. Abundance is coming in from whatever you do for work, but all your work, labor, and efforts on yourself, on self-love, on focusing on your personal bliss, your personal happiness, what brings you personal joy. Like learning how to love yourself throughout all the manipulation and people that have tried to keep you bound to them and bound in this toxicity and manipulation. You're not having it anymore. It doesn't matter who it is. Like, God is the only one, or the most high, whatever your definition of it is, like the light, great mystery, creator, source, whatever you want to call it. God of many names, many faces, like the Muslims say. Like, but, like, what was I saying? Oh, that's the only person that, or the only thing that you have to fear, collective. You ain't scared of these people that are on this wicked ass shit. These people are the ones that are in concern now that you've stepped into your power. Yeah, that's why the hate, collective, that's why the smear campaigns and the defamation and calling you the evil one and you narcissistic and you, because the victimizers are playing the victim because the empath finally got sick of all the shit and stood up to them. What do you want? Yeah, you're a healer, collective. There's the empath card. You are a healer, a natural born healer. Yeah, you've been through an awakening and you're sending these people through an awakening, collective. What do you want us to know, please? Yeah, some of these people could be coming down with health concerns. What do you want us to know, please? One of these people could have blonde hair and blue eyes that's getting a health concern. This could be a masculine energy that kind of resembles that. Yeah, like, and like they want you to come in and heal them now. No. Yeah, like these people cause so much conflict in your life, collective. You're in this divine energy. While these people are mentally and emotionally unstable, some of these people could actually be going to prison and they know it and they're in emotional pain over it while you are just over here in this balance, like your chakras are balanced, you could be meditating, praying, like whatever you're doing, it's working. What do you want us to know, please, my loves? Yeah, you're trusted. You're a trusted individual. This health concern could bring about this person's demise, collective, but you're going to be traveling. If you're not already traveling, you could travel for work or what you're doing for work. Like you could get a new job that involves, I don't know what that word was, involves travel. That's going to bring you a lot of abundance, collective, and this happening in the future. And you're high honor and trusted, collective. What do you want us to know today, please, my love? Yeah, you are a divine being. Divinity's at the bottom of the deck. You're a divine being, collective. Yeah, you're going to get a commitment if you're not already in one. Yeah, and you're protected. And whoever you end up being with or whoever you're with right now, collective, like this is protected. You have so much protected. You are literally in a cosmic egg, a bubble of protection, collective, everywhere you go. You have angels and ancestors and ascended masters and spirit guides and God with you everywhere you go. What do you want us to know, please, my beautiful loves, my collective? Yeah. Somebody who is also single, sexy, and successful, such as yourself, is going to bring you a love offer one day. Or if you're a masculine, you are giving the love offer. Or for some of the feminines out there who want to do that yourself, then me personally, I like the Empress attracts. You know, you're not meant to chase a divine masculine, period. That's their job. But what do you want us to know, please, my loves? But, you know, I mean, to each their own. Whatever works for you. This is going to surprise you, collective. But you are in your North Node. Like, you are actively in your North Node. You are actively moving out of your South Node and into your North Node. And people want to do voodoo on you. This could be people in your family. Somebody in your family, like, that wants to do voodoo on you. But people, and I said people, plural, are coming down with health concerns for what they've done. Members of your family, this could be somebody you were in a relationship with in the past, like the ops, all of the ops, they're getting fucked up. Just saying. Like, what do you want us to know? Yeah, you're in this priestess energy, and then death magic want to just slide out. They're sending you death magic, voodoo, all this shit, and like none of it's working. These people are crashing out, collective, because you're too protected. And you're this high priestess or high priest. Like, yeah, they actually thought they could. karmic femme came back out. There is definitely a karmic feminine who is so angry. There is steam coming out of their freaking ears. They hate you. Oh, they hate you so much. Because they hate you because they ain't you, collective. I feel like this person has done everything to try to destroy you. Like I said, this definitely could be a member of your family. Now, this person's going to end up in prison for whatever they've done. Oh, they could have stolen a house from you because we have house and false documents. They could have stolen property from you, collective. What do you want my beautiful loves to know today, please? Yeah, this person's confused and in illusion and going into poverty. Well, and you look like you have a very successful occupation, collective, or that's what's coming for you. Some of y'all could work in the medical field. But you're a healer, even if you don't work in the medical field. But whatever you do for your occupation, this person hates, but it's going to bring in travel and abundance, collective. Yeah, this community is in concern because you're on your path. Star seed, light worker, star being, cosmic child of the universe, empath who has empowered themselves and is in their villain era. I'm here for it. Good for y'all. Yeah, rising star, as I said, on your path, collective. Yeah, that's why you're so gifted, because you are such a beautiful soul. And you've been through so much conflict, collective. This karmic feminine could have been somebody that, a masculine who you thought was your divine counterpart, but it actually wasn't because they chose the karmic feminine. Like, for some of y'all, that's going to be the story. If for others of y'all, this is like a mother or a sister or somebody you considered like family, or multiple people. With my collective, it's always multiple people, but there's one specific karmic feminine, collective. And I feel like a masculine from your past that are getting hit. They're getting health concerns. So some of them could pass away because you're so high honor, again, in the divine's eyes, collective. What deck do I want to use? Let's get the Rider-Waite Tarot. Yeah, like this person could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but they want to give you an insincere apology. You don't want to hear an apology. You don't want an apology. You don't want to even see these people again. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to think about them. You definitely don't want an apology. Yeah, you're not confused. They are. Tables flipped. Like, all their illusions, their smoke and mirrors, all their confusion magic, chaos magic, every fucking death spell they sent you, every time they stuck a pin in that bitch-ass voodoo doll, it's all coming back on them. Getting wrecked by your ancestors and your guides and your angels and your spirit team. Getting fucking wrecked. This definitely could have been a Cancer or Pisces with the moon, because and then more water energy at the bottom. 8 of Cups in reverse. This person never thought that you'd see through the illusion and walk away and step into your power, collective. Yeah, through all the mind games, the trickery, the fuckery, the 5 of Swords. Like, they never thought, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they never thought that you would wake up and get hip to the mind games and the gaslighting and the illusions. Like I said, all illusions, winning at all costs. Like, yeah, the spineless coward, weak fuck. There could be a Leo involved. What do you want my beautiful loves to know, please? It's just so weak that they have to do magic. They have no protection. All their ancestors and spirit team have abandoned them because of the evil shit that they chose to do to somebody so amazing and beautiful, such as yourself, beautifuls. And they didn't know how honor you were in the divine's eyes, collective. Yeah, they're getting no new beginnings. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in reverse for them. It's a losing, like just downhill, all downhill. Like shit rolls downhill. That's exactly what this person's experiencing right now, collective. While you're on this could definitely be a mother. Empress in reverse, Taurus, Libra energy, or a sister. But I'm getting a mother. Karmic feminine, mother, karmic mother. I got one of those. I got a mommy dearest from hell. Spawn of Satan. What do you want us to know, please, my loves? They couldn't kill you, collective. I feel like this person was trying to take you out. And like I said, it does not have to be a mother. It could just be, you know, you take it how it resonates. I feel like this has gone on for a very long time, and you've been working diligently for a very long time, and you're about to see rewards for it, collective. You've been on your path and been so diligent and so dedicated with the Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You've been so diligent on your path to the light, to achieving enlightenment, to helping other people stand up and be empowered against these karmics like you have, collective. It's going to bring rewards. I know it started off slow. It's been very slow. Like things could have just been trickling in, you know, but you're about to get blessed with abundance, collective, for everything that you've done. It has not gone unnoticed in the divine's eyes, collective. This person could be losing a home for what they've done to you while you gain the Ten of Pentacles. It could be the home they stole from you. You know, you're not rejected, collective. You're not rejected by the divine. That's why you have so much beautiful things coming in your energy in the future. That's why you're so divinely gifted with all this spiritual knowledge, psychic gifts, spiritual wisdom that you have, collective. This is something that this person or people are not going to be able to heal from. With the Four of Swords in reverse. And their prayers are not being answered, collective, because they were wicked. Yeah, this is a tower moment for this person. Like, yeah, they're not celebrating anymore. The Hierophant in reverse could be a Taurus. If they were a part of a group, that group no longer wants them a part of the group. This could be like a church or an organization that they were a part of that is kicking them out of their group because of what they've done. And like this person's all over the place, mentally, emotionally, financially. Yeah, and that's the truth, collective. Ace of Swords. You know the truth. You see the truth. You've seen the truth. Yeah, of all these games and gaslighting and shit, collective. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm so sick of these people. You're in this, nothing these people have done to you has worked. You're still in this Nine of Pentacles energy, independent on your own, like successful on your own, standing strong on your own, listening to the messages that the birds give you on your own, collective. I can speak to the birds now. Key and Peele. I said it the other day. I hope y'all went and checked that one out. But yeah, like things haven't ended in your life, collective. The World in reverse. There could be a Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, or Aquarius involved in this situation, or you could be. Yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse. These people or person was extremely reckless. Yeah, but you have strength, collective. Now it's in the upright. You are the one that is the strong-willed one, the strong-minded one. The Ace of Swords wants to keep coming out. Like, you're the strong-minded one. These people showed you no love. They broke your heart, collective, but you're healing from this heartbreak. And if this person is somebody like a child's mother, because it could definitely, with the Empress reverse, be a child's mother, put you in a third-party situation, you've healed from that. These people, like, whoever this is to you or people are, like, they're getting theirs, collective. I can promise you that. They're getting their comeuppance. Paying the piper, shall we say. This person could have green eyes, or you could. What do you want my beautiful collective to know? Smells like bitch in here. Yeah, that's that karmic feminine, like bitch made. That's the strength in reverse. Like, yeah, hold on. What do you want my beautiful love? Yeah, I said it was something that couldn't be cured. It says an uncurable STD. Take that how it resonates, but it's whatever it is, it's uncurable, just like what I just said. This health concern, whatever this person is dealing with, it is uncurable. Yeah, and it was the last reading that is uploading right meow collective that I was singing this song, Return to Innocence by Enigma. That's what you're doing, collective. And you've put your faith to the test. Your faith has been tested and tested and tested. And God sees and the universe sees how faithful you've been to your journey of enlightenment and on your path. What do you want us to know, please, my loves? Yeah, it's Flashdance, what a feeling. It's like, what a feeling is believing. Yeah, and it's like, I can have it all now, I'm dancing for my life. Take your passion and make it happen. That's what you're doing, collective. Taking your passion and making it happen. And yeah, they didn't know who they were coming for, collective. Yeah, just they were trying to play Jedi mind tricks on you. Well, you Jedi mind trick the fuck out of them, collective, by stepping in and being this empowered empath. Nobody expected that from you. Somebody's doing love spells on you. Ill. It could have been this karmic feminine. Ill. I mean, they were doing voodoo and death magic, so what's a love spell on top of all that, right? Yeah, this person wanted to keep you in repeated cycles. They never wanted you to be an empowered empath. They wanted to break you down so much that you would just crush, like crumble and crawl up in a fetal position and go cry in a corner in a straitjacket in a mental asylum while you were on Thorazine for the rest of your life, collective. Well, imagine their shock and surprise, right? Meow, and look at you, meow, collective. I have an awesome subscriber, and her name is Kat. She said, it feels like a personal reading every time you meow. So this one's for you, meow, Kat. Yeah, and Godsmack. When ashes fall, the legends rise. Yeah, you go listen to that song, because you're a rising legend. You're a rising icon, collective. Yeah, you're blazing new trails. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you could see this person's soul, it would look like a hideous monster creature. That's this karmic feminine. Yeah, and collective, it is okay for you to not be okay sometimes, because one day you will be great. Like I said, a legend, an icon. What do you want my beautiful collective to know? Please? Yeah, and now this person's brokenhearted exactly where they wanted you at, collective, because this is the song. Who sings that? Is it the Temptations? What becomes of the brokenhearted who had love that's now departed? I know I've got to find some kind of peace of mind. Yeah, they can't. They tried to break your heart and ended up broken, collective. What do you want my beautiful collective to know, my loves? Hug your waitress. I put that in there just for myself because I am a waitress and I should be hugged. I need hugs, okay? Yeah, you're proving all your naysayers wrong. So next time you go into a restaurant, collective, I want you to hug your waitress. Okay? What? I mean, only if they're like a sweet and nice one, because there's some of them that, you know, are definitely not that. But if you have a good waitress, next time you go out to a restaurant, you hug them and you say, I was told to hug my waitress. Yeah, and that's all you need to say. And they'll love it. What do you want us to know? You just need to know A Star Was Born. That movie could be significant. Like, you are a natural born star, collective. And this person, if there is a legal situation going on with this person, they're going to be found guilty on all charges, collective. What do you want us to know? And you just need to know that if you flipped out, you're extremely sexy when you're mad. Yeah, this person was only, if they were like trying to build you up, like they were only building you up to tear you down later, collective. We don't need none of that shit in our life. Yeah, and here's the South Park Mexican song, Swim. Now, anyway, it says, they pushed me in the ocean, turned around and said, swim. So that's what it says, so that's what I did, even though I was scared, because I kept kicking because a person only floats when they're dead. Yep, that's what you did, collective. Even if you were scared, you kept kicking because a person only floats when they're dead. What do you want us to know, please? Yeah, they should have stopped while they had a chance, collective. Now they don't have a chance to stop. Yeah, and they can cry and pray till the cows come home, but it still won't save them, collective. What do you want us to know, please? Yeah, check motherfucking mate, collective. So fear is the poison of the mind and courage is the antidote. That is a quote that's from Dean Koontz, the author, and it's from the book One Door Away from Heaven that I'm reading right now. I wasn't going to tell y'all till I was done reading it, but it's a great book and I am going to actually read some more of it today. But I loved that quote from Dean Koontz, like, fear is the poison of the mind and courage is the antidote. I love that. They tried to put fear in you, collective. You're one tough motherfucker. I just want you to know that, collective. And now that all the bullshit is out, like you're in this, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. And it's going from bad to worse in this person, this karmic feminine's life. And this is Chris Stapleton, White Horse. It's like you're waiting. It's like you're going to get the kind of love that you've been waiting for. And the guilt is eating this person and people alive. I'm telling you, nobody expected you to step into your power like you have, collective. Nobody. Nobody. Yeah, this person is actively trying to destroy you. Well, till they got this incurable health concern, you know. And they wanted to keep you in the Jeopardy theme song. Da, na, 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 da, da, na, na. I forget. But, you know, the Jeopardy theme song. Like, they wanted to keep you in limbo, waiting forever. Like, for something that you, like, you know what I mean? And now, this person from Super Troopers. Yes, we are Super Troopers. Like one of my subscribers was saying. Yeah, we are, meow. We are all Super Troopers in my collective. And these people, they're freaking out, man. They're licking windows like the snozberries taste like snozberries. And God's like, you are freaking out, man. So funny. Sorry. Not sorry. Yeah, and you just need to know, this is John 14:3. I will come back and take you to be with me, that you may also be where I am. That's God telling you that, collective. And I am going to end it right there. Well, no, hold on. Let me I'm going to do the joy for the journey and just flip open. All right. It says, made himself nothing. It is fascinating to ponder the fact that 2,000 years ago, God himself chose to live outside of his own enormity and entered into our smallness. Jesus certainly would have opted for the spiritual power play. So, y'all, Jesus was a high-ranking angel, like a seraphim. Jesus even said the only way to the Father is through me. Jesus was not the creator. Jesus was the living God, like, you know, like Christ consciousness. Jesus was the living God. So, excuse me if I know who Jesus is, like, and there is a creator, and like Jesus is God's best friend, like right-hand man, okay? But anyway, Jesus certainly would have opted for the spiritual power, and whoever that offends, if that offends somebody out there or multiple people, like, that's my own personal relationship with the creator and source. Like, you know, we can all have our own opinions. So if you feel like Jesus is God, then by all means keep believing that. You know what I mean? But I just personally know better. But, he could have come swooping into our world, like Jesus is an ascended master, like Buddha, like Gandhi, like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't mean, well, Gandhi is an ascended master too, for sure. But, you know, like so many other ancient beings around the world, like extraterrestrial. But, like, yeah, I love Jesus. Jesus is my homie, okay? But Jesus certainly could have opted for the spiritual power play. He could have come swooping into our world in a lightning-driven chariot. He could have zapped entire cities with a snap of his finger. Instead, he arrived in one of the most fragile and vulnerable packages in the world, the body of a newborn baby. He grew up in the middle-class family, learned a trade, went to the temple like other Jewish boys, and didn't even begin his formal ministry until he was 30 years old. Then he set out on foot to cover a relatively small corner of the world. He spoke to a few thousand people, often one at a time. discipled handful of followers, and died the death of a common criminal. Still, he was pleased enough with the results of his small scope ministry to say from the cross, "It is finished." I fucking love that so much. Right now, collective. Yes, collective. Listen to that. Have the same mindset as Christ Jesus, who, in being the very nature of God, see, it says exactly what I did. Being the nature of God, the living God, right? Not the actual source creator, the living light. So, who being the very nature of God did not consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage. Rather, he made himself nothing by taking the very nature of a servant, being made in human likeness, and being found in appearance as a man. He humbled himself by becoming obedient to death, even death on a cross. Oh, the depth of the rich. That is Philippians 2:5-8. And this is, oh, the depths of the riches, both the wisdom and knowledge of God. What was I saying? Yeah, that was my last video. I was talking about your wisdom and knowledge. How unsearchable are his judgments and his ways past finding out. That's Romans 11:33. 33 is the Jesus number. He has no form or comeliness, and when we see him, there is no beauty we should desire him. He is despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. Isaiah 53:2-3. Yeah, you're acquainted with sorrowness and grief, collective, and you're coming out of it and stepping into bliss, no matter what this karmic feminine and anybody else who has done things like this to you. You stay empowered. You continue to keep empowering yourself, and therefore you will empower other people to do the same. And this world can change. Be the change that you want to see in this world, collective. I love y'all so much. Have an awesome day. Thank you so much for being here with me. Remember, comment, share, all that great stuff so it can get out to more people. Have an awesome day.